Hey everybody, and welcome to the Malex Minute, starring the Markley Brothers as Malex,
Linus,
and the Snufflefungus. We're only here to entertain.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Welcome to Malex Minute 200, everybody!
200! Like a 2, only with 2 zeros after it.
If that number is in base 3, it's not impressive at all.
But it's not in base 3, it's in base 10.
But 200 in base 3 is only 18 in base 10.
Linus, you're confusing everyone.
And by everyone, you just mean you. Besides, you're the one being confusing, claiming that we've only released 18 episodes.
Linus, we're losing the whole audience.
You can't suppress me. I'm a laptop.
See this coil? I have a coil. Don't make me degauze you.
Ah! Malex, save me!
Don't come crying to me. My New Year's resolution is to let you suffer the consequences of your actions.
But that already happens. I don't need more consequences.
Malex, what do you mean by New Year's resolution?
Oh, well, a New Year's resolution is where you decide, or resolve, to improve something about yourself in the new year.
But what do you mean by New Year?
Are you serious? This is golden.
Linus, I still have the coil.
Snuffy, every 12 months, our planet travels all the way around the sun once. When we finish the old trip around the sun and start a new one, that's a new year. I'm sure you remember, this has happened before.
Snuffy doesn't know what a year is. Snuffy doesn't know what a year...
Hush you! Snuffy, do you understand now?
No, I'm confused.
Maybe I can explain. Malex is just bad at explaining. What are you confused about, Snuffy?
Well, the Earth is traveling around the sun in a circle, right?
It's more of an ellipse, but yes, generally circular.
So how do we know where one trip around the sun stops and the next trip starts?
What?
When we have a new year, that means a new trip around the sun. But how can we know when the Earth finishes a trip around the sun? How do we know it's not one long trip around and around and around the sun?
I give up.
Snuffy, we just drew a line in the sand and made that the boundary between the start and the end.
There's sand in space?
No. This is an imaginary finish line. In space.
Yes, and every new year, Earth crosses it, surrounded by a crowd of cheering celestial bodies, especially Venus. She's cheering too. Earth winks at her as he goes by because they're special friends.
Linus, what's wrong with you? Really, there's just no explaining it.
I'm just glad you didn't make a celestial body joke about Venus. That would have been taking it too far.
Except now, by not saying it myself, I baited you into saying it, thus making it 10 times funnier.
But wait, can we see that finish line in the telescope? And the cheering crowd?
No.
Then how do we know it's a new year?
It's imaginary, Snuffy. There's no real tangible new year.
Oh, but Mara, that's where you're wrong.
What do you mean, Snuffy?
Everybody, allow me to introduce to you the new year.
Hello, everybody. It's nice to make your acquaintance.
Wow, I'm speechless.
The New Year's embodied by a reincarnated James Stewart.
Oh, please, call me Jimmy. Snufflefungus, where did you find this man?
But Malex, he's the new year.
I represent the year of our Lord, 2010.
Isn't it pronounced 2010?
Well, isn't that something? You'd think I'd know how to pronounce my own name.
Look, it wasn't meant to be a personal remark. It's just a convention society used all the way up to the year 2000, so we might as well go back to it.
This is outrageous.
She is right, you know. 1850, 1999...
Well, I prefer to be called 2010. 2010 sounds crass and undignified. You may have a personal preference on that, but good luck getting everybody to say it your way. I don't have to stand for this. I'm leaving and I'm not coming back until everyone agrees to call me by my proper name.
Malex, is he really leaving?
Looks like it.
Well, good riddance. I don't like my years putting on airs.
But what are we going to do without a new year?
See if the old one wants to stick around for a while. It's still in the other room, hungover from its wild partying last night.
Well, everybody, it looks like we're out of time for this episode. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back next week.
Oh, hey there, 2010.
Well, I'm not staying. I just left my coat.
Today's episode is copyright 2010 by the Malex Media Network. Please visit us online at malexmedia.net for production credits, extras, and a complete archive of classic episodes. God bless and have a great day!
So the century is a tenth over now, and what have we got to show for it?